So you can see that in the screen that today's topic is string functions. So in the string functions today we'll learn the all the types of string functions, and this is available in which library file. The name of the library file is string, and you have to import to use these things. Now what are the functions you will learn in the string functions? The functions are capitalize, find, is alphanumeric, is alpha, is digit, is lower, is space, is upper, lower, and then upper, then L strip and R strip. So these are the sum of the functions we will learn in today's class. So these all are the functions of strings. So we learn these things through practicals. So first the function is capitalize. This function capitalize the string, returns the copies of the string with the first character capitalized. So it capitalize the first character. So first function is capitalize. So it returns the string with first character capitalized. It returns the string with first character capital. You can write these things, or you can take the screenshot. So now we'll check it in a practical. So suppose the string is any string you can take. Now the string is suppose and this is the string, and if you write string, so writing format is that first you have to write the string name, and then you can see the capitalize function is there, capitalize. So it will return, oh I have written wrong something there, I love India actually, I okay. Now you can see string dot so first I मैंने कैपिटल में लिख ही दिया था, तो कर दिया उसी हिसाब से, है ना। चलो कोई बात नहीं। रिटर्न ए कॉपी द फर्स्ट करेक्टाइज कैपिटलाइज, ठीक है। फिर से एक बार चेक कर देते हैं, थोड़ा सा दूसरा लिख देते हैं कुछ स्ट्रिंग, मान लो अपना नाम लिख देते हैं, ठीक है। substring dot so first character, you can see it, that first character is now s is small there in the string, and when we are using the capitalized function, the s becomes capital, the first character becomes capital. So next function is, next function we have the function find. Second function is the find function. So find function, this function returns the lowest index value. It returns lowest index value. नहीं समझ पा रहे हो तो you can put question index value. It returns the lowest index value in the string where the substring starts. Now you can understand this through this example. Now suppose the string is India Now I want to find that each character, its starting position. So I have to write a string, then the function name is find, and then we have to write the substring which we want to search. So substring is each. So it is starting with the from the sixth letter. The sixth letter, it is starting from the sixth letter or sixth index value of the string India is a country. And if you want to change the starting position, then you can give the start position also in the parameter. If no start position is given there, then it will take it from 0. So India is a country, is a string, and each is a substring there. And if you want to find that is the starting position of the each substring, then you can write str, the name of the string or the string variable name, and use the find function and write the inside the brackets the substring name. Okay, so it is clear. Now the next function is alphanumeric. The next function is alphanumeric. So each function means it checks whether it is there or not, whether it is alphanumeric or not. So is al alphanumeric, ALNUM. So is ALNU means is alphanumeric. So it will returns true If the string is alphanumeric, it returns true if string is alphanumeric. So you can through practical you can check it. Now suppose string is a function there, and I am writing here string is ALNUM. So it will give what? It will give false, because no alphanumeric is there. And report I am writing here string 1, my mobile number is, suppose some number is there. And if you are writing string 1 dot is ALNUM alphanumeric, then it will return false. It contains some of the things numeric values, still it is giving. So some whole string should be it should be like this. It cannot be a sentence having the substrings. So you can write this way, and some of the things, because one symbol is there. Okay, so you can write here string dot is alpha is ALNUM. You can get here true, because in that string there are some letters, some are the alphabets and some are the numerics, so it is true. But in that sentence there are lot of strings are there, number of strings are there, and one string is having the dot symbol is there, so it is giving the false. But the string, if a string consisting of alphabets or numbers, then it will give true. Okay, next function is alphanumeric, then is alpha age digit, is alpha and age digit. So is alpha function is there to, this function is for, it also same as the is alphanumeric, is alpha. So this is, it returns true, same if string is alphanumeric, alphabet, string contains only the alphabets, then it will return, you can check it. So suppose I am writing for the string dot is alpha, so this will return false, because it contains also the numbers. And if suppose I am writing here string is equal to suppose writing here my name, so this will give string dot is alpha, so it will give true. So in this way next function is age digit. Next function is age digit, age digit. This is same as the age alpha. Here you have to find the digits there. If it returns true if the string is digit, okay. Same, it returns true if string is consists of digits. String consists of digit. So you can see here. Now suppose a string is something like that. Okay. So it consists digits as well as alphabets also. So if you are writing str digit, age digit, the function name is age digit. So age digit. So it will give false because one character is alphabet. Now suppose I am storing here, so the string is only for with the digits, okay. And if you are writing age digit, then it will give true. So these functions are very simple. Now next function is age digit, then age lower, age upper is there, age lower, age upper is there, okay. So you can check it, these things, these functions. Age lower function returns true if all cased characters in the string are uppercase, and if age upper is the opposite of the, okay, opposite of the age lower. Now you can check it. Suppose one string hello, and I am writing string dot age upper, age upper true, but suppose it consists of HALL O, and if this statement is there, age upper, so it will give false because all the characters must be of capital letter. So this is not that the first character, all the characters must be in capital letter. Yes. Yes, age is right there. Upper function is different. This is age. Age means it checks whether that string is digit or not, alpha is not, number is not, in this way. And upper character is other function, okay. So age upper is there, age upper function. So this function returns true, this function returns true if all the characters are in upper case, okay. And same with the age lower. You have checked the age upper, and now you can check the age lower. So it will give true. But if you are writing a string as is equal to first character as upper, and if you are checking is lower, then it will give false. So these are the this is lower and is function. So now we have some little bit functions are there. Is lower, is upper is there, is space is same function, is space is same as the is lower, and if there is any space in there is a space, then you can check it. Okay, the string consists of a space, then you can check it. And there is a function is a space, is a space. So this function is also, it checks the whether that string consists of only spaces or not. It checks function is function, no, string, okay, sorry, string is so string is space or not. So space or not means you can check it what is the actual meaning of this. So suppose I am writing here string is equal to some space is there, and writing as I am checking that is space, so it will give true. Okay, so a space means all the characters should be space or blank, so no, nothing is stored there, then it can give space, is space, true. And something, if written something is written there, then it will give false. So next function is space. Now we have is upper is the lower, upper, L strip and R strip. So lower function and upper function. So lower function and upper function. So the name is giving the meaning lower. So this function converts the string. It converts the string to lowercase. It converts the string to lower case, and upper is same, opposite of lower, so you can check it. Suppose string is equal to so if you are writing a string dot lower, so it will give lower hello as in the lower case. Okay, and suppose I am writing it as string dot upper, so it will give nothing, so same will be returned, same thing will return. And if you are writing a string is equal to in a small case, and if you want to convert it to uppercase, then you can also write a string dot upper, so opposite of lower, it converts the string to uppercase. So same as the lower and upper, this the lower is the converts to the lower case, and upper converts the, it converts to uppercase. So now we have two functions is there, L strip or and R strip. L strip and R strip means that if there is any blank space in the string from left side, then L strip will remove those spaces, and R strip is for opposite of L strip. If there is any space in the string from the right side, then will remove. So I am writing first the definition and we'll check that in the program. So the function is L strip, L S T R I P. It removes the blank spaces. It removes the blank spaces the blank space from left side of string, and R strip in the some of the languages stream is the word strim, but here strip is written there, p word is there. So generally this function is used as strim, stream. So it returns, it removes opposite, it removes the, it removes the blank spaces from right side. Okay, now we'll check these two functions. So suppose a string consists of some spaces, consists of some space. Now suppose I am writing my name, and if you print it, it will give a space. But if you are if you want to remove the spaces, then write R strip, R strip not L strip, L strip. Then you can see that the left is blank spaces is removed. And same way, if I am writing here string equal to and giving some space, so this string consists of a space from the right side. If you want to remove it, then you can remove it, L strip, R strip. You can see that. So why these strip functions are used? These functions are there. So sometimes when it is required that something should be printed proper way, because some of the fields contains lot of spaces, but the values are very little there. So the values are stored with the spaces in the databases. The field, if the field length is suppose 20 characters and the values are coming like 10 characters, 5 characters, 3 characters. So in this when we print in a particular format, suppose I have to generate a report, and that report requires a limited space or a proper space, then you cannot print with all the spaces. You have to strip these spaces. So on those cases, for those cases, this strip functions is required to print the words as per their actual value or actual space. So we have learned all the functions of string, and these are the functions there. Uh, Other some little bit functions are there, there also, but in your